just testing out the older camera. So I think we're live. Yes, we are. Hello. This is weird. This. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just slightly different angle today, so you can see different part of the room. Richard can't make it in today, so thanks to my wife Nicole jumping into the vlog. We've got some flooding around our local area, so there's lots of roads closed, so people can't get to where they need to be. So just when we thought we couldn't get any more bad news, another bad day for people, especially with this next lockdown looming. So thank you for joining us. We're going to keep doing these Facebook Live on Monday, these sessions, so stick with us. We've got a good back catalogue of videos now, so please join us to give you a shout if you need anything. We're going to keep you going through this next lockdown. Who knows how long it's going to last, so let's just keep positive, keep focused. That's all we can do. Look after our physical health and our mental health, okay? So when Nick started, we've got a core blaster workout today, so I'm not going to get a huge amount of cardio work done, but it's all the work of the core and the back. There are a couple of cardio-based ones, so hopefully that'll give you a nice bit of mix up there as well. So without further ado, we'll get started. I'll stop rambling. Okay, so we've got a warm-up to start with. Okay, 4 exercises 3 times round. Okay, so we're going to start with running on the spot. So nice and slow this first round, not too high with the legs. We're going to do 25 seconds of work, okay?
2, 1, go.
Alright, let's go. That's good. Get everything loosened off, start to get the legs activated, get the heart rate slightly raised. Okay, good. We're going to do a side plank now, so onto your side. We're going to stay the same side for the whole way, and then we're going to change the second time round. So I'm going to bend my bottom leg and just lift up. Nicole, both legs straight. That's the harder version, okay? So Nicole will always be doing the harder version of the exercise, okay?
Halfway.
Almost there.
Stop.
Okay, stop there, good. Okay, next one we're going to be doing skier swings now. Okay, let's get ready.
2 rounds down. Go.
Okay, onto your toes. Back.
Halfway.
Nicole, you're going to have to take over the next exercise. There's somebody in the gym.
Okay.
So it's thoracic rotation next.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Stop.
Okay, stop there. 1 second. You do thoracic rotation.
Okay. So thoracic rotations.
Okay.
Down on the floors, hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your hand up to your
3
temple.
rounds down. Go.
Twist. And then look up as far as you can. We'll do one side this time, and then do the other hand the next time. Just warm up that spine. Get everything loosened off.
Stop.
And there we go. Finish up there. Back onto running on the spot. A little bit faster if you can this time. Knees a little
4
bit
rounds
higher.
down. Go.
Okay, off we go. Keep going. Get that heart rate up just a little bit. Almost there.
Stop.
Well done. Right, back to those side planks. Do the other side this time. So, down the side. One knee bent if that's comfortable for you.
5
If
rounds.
you want to take it harder,
Go.
join me. Onto your feet. That's it. Try and keep a nice straight line. Keep your hips raised. And then you
Halfway.
feel those obliques working. And then we're back to the skier swings after this one.
Stop.
Okay, stop there. Back to skier swings. And he's back.
Hello.
Back in the room.
6 rounds.
Skier swings. I'm out. Just had the electricity guy saying you want to turn the power off the router, so I say no.
Not right now.
Halfway.
Again, normal life, guys, isn't it? Things get in the way. You've got to crack on. Keep positive.
Stop.
All right, great.
Thoracic rotations, but just one side, because I did all right hand side last time.
All right. Good. Well, I'll just do half and half because I'm coming in halfway through. You guys do your other halves.
Go.
I was going to make sure you do both sides, so nice and balanced.
Halfway.
Okay, change arms.
Stop.
Okay.
Good stuff, guys. All right, take a little break. So we're going to move into our main section in about 30 seconds, all right? So we're going to, there's probably about 12 exercises. 3 of those will be cardio based, so one at the start, one in the middle, one at the end. The rest of it's going to be core and back, okay? So try to get a nice balance. Don't just focus on your core, you've got to do opposing muscles in all types of weight training. If you do your biceps, you work the triceps at some point as well, okay? So you've got a nice balance. So we're going to start with mountain climbers, okay? So, on your fronts, I'll show you from the side. Just up and back.
You completed 1 cycle.
So 5 seconds. You choose the pace here, guys.
2, 1, go.
Okay, so up and back. So that's me stepping in and stepping out. Nicole is going fast like this. So again, we're just doing 25 seconds of work.
Halfway.
12 seconds of transition, just so we can get some teaching points across. You choose the pace, guys.
Stop.
Alright, well done. Okay, so we're doing a side crunch now. So on your backs, again I'll show you from the side, Nicole you can show from the front. Hold the head with one hand,
1
shoulders off the ground.
Go.
Now we'll just rotate to one side. We're going to change it halfway, so that's down. Other hand, holding the head, that just protect the neck a little bit.
Stop.
Okay, wonderful. Now it's bird dog, okay? So I'll show you from the side again. Opposite arm, opposite leg, full extension. Just hold for a couple of
2
seconds.
rounds down. Go.
So hold for a couple of seconds and then we change sides. And we'll just keep repeating for that period.
Halfway. Stop.
Great. Okay, so reverse plank now. I'm going to show you a different version. On both versions, fingers facing forward like this. Nicole's going to be straight in. I'm going to do a
2
table option.
rounds down. Go.
So lifting the hips up and the head back. Okay, so that's my option if you're struggling with the reverse plank. And I'll just show you what Nicole's doing there. Up and back. They're both quite hard.
Halfway.
If it gets too much, you know, we'll just come down for a break and then head back.
Feel my shoulders.
Yeah. Amazing this country. Been raining all weekend. We don't want sunshine glaring in it comes. So cycle crunch next, on your backs. Again, I'll keep feet on the ground for my version. Nicole's legs are in the air.
Go.
So elbow to knee and back. Nicole's keep knees in the air. To really work on that range of movement, opposite elbow to opposite knee.
halfway,
Slow and control in all of these core exercises.
stop,
Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, Starfish Crunch now. Wide arms, wide legs. Okay, we'll stick with these angles. I'll show you the slide option. And we're going to crunch up, meet in the middle.
5 rounds down, go,
So my option, if you can't do that, is to bring the legs more towards the shoulders. As long as the shoulders come off the ground, and then come back. Again, if you want a harder version, keep your feet off the ground when you come back to the floor. As Nicole's just shown you there. She's pleased that I mentioned that.
I'm really chuffed about that one.
stop,
Okay, stop there. You can do the opposite movement now. So on your front, wide arms, wide legs. And you're going to lift both legs and both arms off the ground at the same time.
6 rounds down, go,
So slowly lift both arms, both legs off the ground, and then back to the floor.
halfway,
That's great, guys. Keep this all nice and controlled. Protect that lower back.
stop,
Good. Standing up. So we're going to do a walk out to plank jack. Again, I'll show you from the side. Nicole, you show from the front. Walk out to plank jack. So walk out, then wide legs and back,
go,
and then coming back. So on my side, if you can't do that plank jack option, you can just walk out, hold, and then walk back again. Hands in the air. Okay?
halfway,
Try and keep your legs straight as you come down. But again, if it's putting too much pressure on the shoulders, you can bend the legs slightly and then walk out. So it's not putting quite so much pressure on your shoulders here.
stop,
And stand up. Okay, so body hollow knee tap, legs in the air, hands just a few inches away from the knees here. And you're going to sit up
8 rounds down,
and touch the knees. So sit up, touch the knees, and back down. So I'm going shoulders back to the ground, so you get a bit of a rest. Nicole is keeping her shoulders off the ground, and she's just pulsing at the top, like you can see here.
halfway,
Okay? So I'll revert back to the more intermediate version. So you just follow who you can follow. Always try and work as hard as you can. Alright?
stop,
And stop there. Very good. So, single leg or straight leg sit-ups, alternate straight leg sit-ups, okay? So just arms behind you, and we're coming up.
9 rounds down, go,
Okay, my side, if it's too hard, a few options. You can bend the leg a little bit, so not put too much lower back pressure. If you can't come up with me in the middle, you can get the shoulders off the ground, and just
halfway,
bring the legs forward to the body. As long as those shoulders come up, you're working the core. So again, I'll show you straight legs coming to the body. You'll still feel this,
stop,
and stop. Well done. So 2 to go, guys. Got a plank row now. So it's a straight plank on your hands. You can be on your toes or your knees here. I'll do the knee option. And we're going to
10
do a
rounds,
plank row. So it's pulling back and slowing down. So keep this nice and slow. It's going to work the shoulders a bit, but obviously the core is the key area here. Keep that core tight. If you're doing it on your toes like Nicole, you might find the hips want to rotate a lot. So just widen the legs slightly if you feel like you're getting too much rotation. Nice and slow and controlled.
stop,
And stop. Alright, so 12 exercises, then we get a break. Star jump to my side. Nicole's going to do the power star jumps. Let's get ready. Choose your pace.
go,
Okay, let's go. Try and keep your arms as straight as you can at the top. Try and do better slightly about back shoulders from my rugby days.
halfway,
Let's choose the pace. I'm going to crank it up a little bit. As I say, there's not much cardio in this workout, so when you get the cardio ones, just push it. We're going to get a break next as well.
stop,
Great work. Okay, so that's round 1 of 3, okay? So 2 more times round to finish the workout. So a little bit of a heart going there, but you're going to feel your core and your back.
12 rounds down.
So 30 seconds of rest, then we move on to the next one. Let's see who's joining us. We've got people joining us. Yeah, we've got a few in there. Great stuff. Okay.
Halfway.
So 10 seconds before we get started. We're going to go back to those mountain climbers again, okay? Can you choose the pace? Go as fast as you can here, because like I said, there's not much cardio.
You completed
All right.
Go.
Let's go. I'm going to go fast as well now. But you can step up, step back, step up, step back, if you're struggling with this version here.
Halfway.
Halfway. Get a full range of movement as well. Get those knees up as close to your hands as you can. Almost there, and stop. Well done. So side crunch. I'll show you from the side, Nick hold you from the front again. Bend legs, hold the head, shoulders off the ground.
1 round down. Go.
We're just going to rotate. Like I said, Nicole's got her legs in the air for a bit more of a difficult version. Everything's going to feel a little bit harder now this second time around. Stomach muscles getting a little bit more fatigued. Change sides. Might have missed halfway.
Stop.
Okay, and stop. Talking over it. Bird dog. Hands and knees. Getting that full extension on the legs and the arms. Make sure the legs are straight as well. You can't see
2
them, so
rounds down. Go.
hold for a couple of seconds and then back. So really the core here, that keeps the balance. This will feel strange if you've not done this one before,
Halfway.
but once you get the hang of it, it's not actually that bad. That's great.
Stop.
Okay, lovely. So reverse plank now. Okay, I'm just going to do the reverse plank here rather than the table. I think table is just as hard. So if it's too hard this version, just come down and
3
just
rounds down.
rest for a bit.
Go.
So again, just straight legs, head back if you can and hold. If you can't do it for the whole duration, like I said, just come down, have a little break, and then come back. It's all about keeping those hips as high as you can and the head back. It puts quite a lot of weight through the triceps here. Squeeze those glutes together, keep the hips high. We're almost there.
Stop.
And stop. Well done. So cycle crunch now. Yeah, Nicole's legs are in the air, mine feet will stay on the ground. We'll just go opposite elbow to opposite knee, fingers on temples.
4 rounds down. Go.
Okay, like so. Nice and slow here. Range of movement important. Because we're doing that sort of twisting movement which works through oblique muscles, which are the muscles down the side of your stomach. Nearly there.
Stop.
Great. Scaling back to the next one. Starfish Crunch. Wide arms, wide legs. Again, either meet in the middle or bring the legs more toward the shoulders, but make sure the shoulders come off the ground. That really activates
5
the core.
rounds down. Go.
So I'll show you that version where we're just up, slowly back down. So make sure you're slow on the way back down, not just throwing your legs back on the floor. It's got to be controlled, so you're working the stomach muscles on the way down too. And not throwing yourself up in the air with your arms. It's the core doing the work. Don't wind the windows down with your arms, try and get up.
Stop.
Great. Okay, on your front. Prone starfish. Okay. Again, wide arms, wide legs, lifting them both in the air at the same time and slowly back
6
down.
rounds down. Go.
So up and then slowly down.
Halfway. Stop.
Great work. Okay. So it's the walkouts now. So walk out to a plank jack. So legs wide, legs together. I'll show you another version that I can show you last time.
Go.
So walk out. My side, you can do right leg out to the middle, left leg out, back to the middle, and then back. Okay? That gives you an option there.
Halfway.
Nicole's doing both legs at the same time, then back to the middle.
Stop.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, on to the next one. Legs in the air. Body hollow knee tap. So my version, I'm just going back to the floor each time. Nicole's staying shoulders to the ground.
Down. Go.
So up and going back. Nicole's just pulsing at the top. So her core is constantly working. I'm getting a bit of a break because my shoulders hit the deck.
Halfway.
Just keep testing yourself, guys. Try the harder version occasionally. If that's going well, stick with it. That's how you progress.
Stop.
Alright, good. Stay on your back. Alternate leg, straight leg sit-ups. Again, try and meet in the middle if you can. Nicole will be doing that version. I will bring the legs to the body.
9 rounds down. Go.
So if my shoulders come off the ground, we'll just Nicole's in that V position as she reaches the top. Both
Halfway.
versions that we're doing, you can do with a bent leg if you do get any lower back issues.
Stop.
Good. 2 to go. On your front, plank row. So Nicole will be on her toes, I'm going to be on the knees. Knees will be a slightly easier version, but make sure you're fully extended so you're working the core on your knees.
10 rounds down.
And it's just
Go.
lift that arm back. So you're working big muscles in the shoulder as well. And the core is working hard to really counteract that weight distribution when you put everything onto one hand. One to go after this.
Stop.
Okay, stop there. So last exercise on this second circuit. Nicole is doing those power star jumps, I'm doing the star jumps. You know it's the last exercise on the circuit, so push it, okay?
11 rounds down. Go.
Let's go. Let's get that heart rate up. I'm going to stop talking now, I'm going to go for it.
Halfway. Stop.
Great stuff. Well done. So I'll get you blowing a bit. So take a break, grab some water. Thank you for joining us.
12 rounds
We've
down.
got one more round to go. 30 seconds rest coming back now. So 12 more exercises to finish the workout, and then we'll do a little stretch off to finish as well. Okay? So let's get mentally prepared now. We've got about 10 seconds before we get started, and we're going to start again with those mountain climbers, alright? Okay, let's get ready.
You have completed 2 cycles. Go.
Okay, let's go. So either step up, step back, like we're showing here. Nicole going as fast as she can, but still keeping that range of movement. So even if you're stepping like me, look, I can speed up.
Halfway.
You can still go faster. Again, just try the hardest you can.
Stop.
Brilliant. Okay. Next one, side crunch on your backs. I've got my feet on the ground. Nicole's got hers off. Hold the head, protect that neck, palms facing up,
1 round down.
shoulders off the
Go.
ground, and we just rotate that trunk. So you're going towards, I'm going towards my shoe here. So it's great if you can touch the shoe. you know you're getting down quite far. Either that or you've got long arms. Change sides.
Stop.
Good. Okay, hands and knees. Bird dog. Again, hold each pose for 2 seconds. Full extension, both arms and legs. Opposite to opposite.
2 rounds down. Go.
Like so. Right arm, left leg. Come back. Left arm, right leg.
Halfway.
So not every workout has to be really high tempo, okay? It's important to not get into that mindset. You've got to work hard, but work different parts of the body, and the core is so important. So let's stop there, okay? Reverse the plank. So again, fingers facing forward, head back, hips off the ground.
3 rounds down. Go.
Okay, like so. Yeah, sometimes we're preconditioned to think, right, if I'm not sweating and can't breathe, then it's not a workout, but this is a different type of workout.
Halfway.
That's always been my issue. I'm really tired of the legs up and the workout.
Stop.
Great work. Okay, so it's cycle crunch now. Elbow to knee.
Four rounds down.
Okay, let's go. So elbow to knee. So a lot of these sort of modern heart rate monitors or watches, they base your workout on your heart rate. So if you're doing something like this, which you can find pretty hard,
Halfway.
it won't register as think you've not done much activity. So there's only a certain number of ways you can test parameters, but don't just rely on those gadgets.
Stop.
Good. Okay. All right. So it's the Starfish Crunch next. Wide arms, wide legs. Keep it slow and controlled on the way down as well.
5 rounds down. Go. Halfway.
Great stuff, guys.
Stop.
Okay, on to front now. Prone starfish. Wide arms, wide legs on your fronts. Again, slowly lifting both arms and legs off the ground. Keep this controlled as well.
6 rounds down. Go.
It's not going to bend as far this way. This is good. Good for the lower back. Opens out the chest a little bit. Something we all need to do when we're hunched over a computer screen. It does affect your posture if you're sitting up like a certain way for 8 hours a day.
Stop.
Brilliant. Okay, so on to the walkout now, to the plank jack. If you can't do the plank jack version, just walk out and then walk straight back. Arms in the air.
7 rounds down.
Let's go. I'm doing single leg, one out in, other one out in, coming back. There's loads of options of this you can do in these walkouts. You can throw in five plank jacks and then come back. It's just all about a bit of variety really, isn't it? Keeping things interesting.
Stop.
Okay, stop there. Beautiful. Okay, so body hollow knee taps, legs in the air, palms facing towards the knees, and just up, touching and back.
8 rounds down. Go.
Nicole staying up and pulsing. Excuse me.
Halfway. Stop.
Great. Okay, 3 exercises to go before we finish. So, single leg, alternate sit-ups, straight leg or bent leg if you get lower back issues.
9 rounds.
Let's go.
Go.
So again, I'm just bringing leg more towards the body, shoulders are coming off the ground. That's the important bit, so you work the core as the shoulders are lifted.
Halfway.
Again, slow on the way down. So you've got to contract those stomach muscles to lower the leg down. Feel it burning out.
Stop.
Alright, good. On your fronts, plank row. It comes on my toes, I'm on my knees.
Ten rounds down. Go. Halfway.
That's great, folks.
Stop.
Alright, last exercise, guys. Last one of the workout. On star jumps. Nicole's doing those power star jumps.
Last 25 seconds. Come on.
11 rounds down. Go.
Okay, let's really go for it. Come on.
Halfway.
Halfway now. For about 10 seconds.
Stop.
And stop there. Superb. Well, Nicole,
Thank you.
that was your core blaster. So again, quite a condensed workout, only half an hour. If it's too easy, just do another round of what we've just done.
12 rounds.
Okay, we're trying to keep it sort of short for people that maybe haven't exercised before, or people who are limited for time. Okay, there's loads more you can do, and we do a lot longer workouts here at Dillon's when we're open. Okay, but like I said, we're going to be here as long as you need us. Okay, we kept on going through even though we've been open in the gym, so we're going to stick with those Monday morning workouts. Just so you know. So let's just do a little bit of a cool down. Now we've finished, so just get onto our backs. We'll just do some glute stretches to start with. So again, you're just going to bring that leg up and round. So my leg's going left, so I'm actually looking right, just so that keeps my shoulders on the ground. Nice deep breaths. Like I said, that core area is somewhere we really neglect, most of us, because it can be quite hard. So you usually do the stuff that you enjoy, but it's very important for your posture, for your back health. So don't neglect it. Okay, come out of this, change legs. Don't forget, tell all your friends about our group, okay? Especially during this next month of lockdown, the gyms are going to be closing, so people are going to need something to do. So let's get people on this group, let's increase the numbers, get people exercising before Christmas hits.
The more the merrier, as they say.
Absolutely. Okay. Good. Okay, so we'll do a bit of back and shoulder work here. So we're going to keep the feet together, the knees are back hip width apart. You're just going to put the bum into the heel. You're going to draw one arm back so that one arm is straight. So you're just going to get a shoulder stretch on one side and also a bit lower back as well, because your bottom is going towards the heels. That should stretch your lower back a little bit too. Okay, so we'll reverse that, so other arm comes out, the other one goes back in. That's great. Come up onto your knees now. We're going to do a hip flexor. I'm going to face the screen for this. Right leg forward, lean forward. Okay, you should feel it in your left hip now. And then raise the left arm, and then just lean to one side. So then you're going to get stretched down the side, and you should still feel it in that hip there. Okay? No sun all weekend. Seems like we don't want sun for a workout. It's shining on us.
Yep.
Hopefully you can see us, guys. Okay, left leg forward now. Okay, get that set up first, hip flexor first. Feel that nice and tight, and then arm up. Lean to the side. That's excellent. Okay, good, good. Then just come to your legs, your feet. You just do a quad stretch now. Yeah, try and do it without holding on to anything. Easier said than done. You might need to stick your arms out just to keep level. But it's always a good test. Test your balance out. If you're not sure, just make sure you're near a wall or a sofa. If you do wobble, you've got something to hold on to. But again, we don't often test our balance out, we just assume we've got it. But unless you keep testing yourself, you never know. Good. Change legs. It could be my weak leg. After all that, up to my ears.
Focus on something still.
So let's look at the positives of lockdown. It means we're not going to eat out, so we're going to have a healthy diet at home, ideally. Maybe we've got some time to do some more exercise, and hopefully not too many people are losing jobs and can work from home, because we know it's hard for those customer-facing industries, which we all feel sorry for.
Absolutely.
Lovely, guys. Last one, we'll just do the arm, stretch the arm across the body. Lovely job. Change arms just to finish off. Brilliant. Thanks, Nicole. That was core blaster. Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Well done, everyone.
Okay, stay safe, stay strong. Tell all your friends about us. Let's swell this Facebook group numbers up. And so we'll see you on the next workout, which will be next Monday, approximately 11 AM.